Buzz, quick question. What would you do if Michael were to point a gun at me right now?
Oh. Oh! Make it over this. Oh! God damn it. Howdy. No, you won't. No, you won't. Holy hot hell.
You look like a damn fool.
Oh, yeah, and your little stupid ass beard done, huh? Maybe they ought to open up a brothel in this town. Maybe then everybody will be a little bit nicer, a little bit happier, walk with a little spring in their step, you know? Get out of the way. Learn how to drive your dang cart. Come on. Howdy. Watch yourself there, friend. Oh, watch it.
Buenos dias.
Buenos nachos, senorita. Doing a great job rooming there. I could see all the dust and the sand that you're doing, uh-huh. Howdy.
Buzz.
Howdy. There, that kitty cat, it won't shit. Oh, hey. Mamacita, you coming to sweep me off my feet? What are you doing? Hey, Mamacita, hey. Where you going? Fine. Hey, bud. Hey. Don't you be barking at me and nipping at me. Son of a bitch. So, I'm taking him back further into the water. I can't swim. Get me out. Let me out. Oh, don't go drowning in the river. No. Oh! No, you stay right there. Come here. No. Get in front of it. Get behind it. Stay. Oh. Push him to shore. Come on. I just shot the hell out of this bastard. Alright, so I gotta push you out a little. Oh, there we go. I just got it. Uh-huh. Where you go? Hey! Jester, I'm right here, buddy. Where do I cross? This with the path? Howdy. Whoa.
Sorry about that.
All good. Figured you had yourself a little bit of that explosive diarrhea and you had to get ahead of me.
Wasn't really paying attention too much, just letting my horse take me where I was going.
I hear you.
Where are you heading, friend?
Heading down to Blackwater. How about yourself?
Oh, much the same. The same.
Well, might as well go together and make sure none of these wolves get us, right?
Might as well. What's your name?
I'm Buzz.
Michael.
Michael, pleasure.
Pleasure. Okay.
Whoa, that's chilly. Oh.
What brings you to the crossing, Buzz?
Fortune, pretty much. By way of hunting and maybe a little gold digging, who knows?
Fair enough.
How about yourself?
Fortune all the same.
Ain't that why we's all out here?
I was gonna say. Each man to their own. I ain't much of a hunter.
Yeah, what do you do?
Anything that pays.
That's a good outlook, I say.
You just hunting, or interested in something else?
Well, I guess it depends on what that something else is.
Can't really tell you till you say you're all in. Call it a leap of faith.
Ah, you're talking about thieving or killing, huh?
Not necessarily. Is it really thieving if you're stealing from the government?
Maybe. I don't know,
A
though.
thief
I
of a
can't.
thief is just a good person.
That's fair. That's fair. A lot of us come out here to get away from that government.
Indeed.
So what you trying to stiff them on, then? Whoa, whoa, come on, Chester. God damn.
I'll leave that as a surprise. There's Blackwater over there.
I see, alright. So this job you're offering, is it I get paid what I want, then I'm out, or is this one of them blood oath kind of things where I'm in this life forever?
That's up to you. I ain't one to lord myself over other men.
So, say, what kind, so give me an example. What would a job that you guys do pay?
Depending on the take, anywhere from $100 to several hundred.
Oh, it's a mighty fine offer. You run with a group of folk, or you just starting up something?
I have some associates and some fellas.
Yeah?
You can meet them if you like. It's a fairly nice community we got.
Yeah?
Hold freedom above everything else. True freedom.
That's why I did come out here, I wager.
If you want to get away from the government, ain't no place better.
Yeah? Color me intrigued.
There should be a couple of my friends in Blackwater, actually, if you can get to meet them.
Yeah, why not?
Not all of them are the thieving sort, but again, it's a community.
Oh, that's cold.
That it is.
Whew. Shrinks the old chops, if you know what I mean. Oh, god damn. Oh. What in the hell is wrong with you? Hey. Jesus Christ. Oh.
You're right there.
Yeah, this idiot here.
Yeah, so. You one for gambling?
I tried my hand at some craps. I wasn't that good at it. I couldn't even goddamn understand the damn game. Blackjack ain't too bad, though.
Man myself.
Yeah.
No, my friends, they'll be inside.
Clay,
How goes the gambling? Buzz.
what up, boys? How you doing, boys?
Howdy.
I was talking to Buzz here, and he says he came to the cross to get away from the government of all things.
Oh, really? Why is that, boys? What the government ever do to you?
They might be looking for me in another state.
What'd you do?
I got a little rowdy.
Define rowdy?
A little rowdy with my fists. How about that?
Buzz
Fair.
here seems a bit interested in meeting the folks from our community.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. If you'll have me.
Except anyone who comes. Well, anyone who comes and is true to us.
Fair.
Participating, I guess.
True to us and will be true to you sort of situation, if you feel me. This here's Clay. And Sarah.
Pleasure to meet you both.
Likewise, Mr. Rose.
Now, what was your name, Mr. Rose?
Buzz Buxton.
Buzz, right, Buzz. Buzz, quick question. What would you do if Michael were to point a gun at me right now?
Point a gun at you?
Yeah, well, he ain't stealing my money. This goddamn dealer is. Shit. Alright.
Oh,
What
you
would you
just
do?
lost all your cash?
Yeah.
Will you running this fine operation?
What?
I'd probably ask him what the dang hell he's doing. Thought we were a community.
Right. What did you say before that?
I was asking if you was in charge of this whole little group of folk.
Sure I am, yes.
Well, So all of us kind of report to you, or do we report to ourselves?
Well, my hypothesis is still not answered, so he points a gun at me. What you gonna do?
Well, I need to know a little bit more information before I can make a rather educated answer, if you feel me.
Alright, Michael. You've known me for a long time, right?
Yep.
What do you think of this
A light
situation?
sheet holds a lot of money. I like
What?
that money.
Say again?
Nothing. I said you're a lying sheet.
I am a lion sheet, that's fair. So far, what do you think of his answers? What my thoughts are gonna be?
So far, I think you're really confusing the lad.
No, I'm doing it on purpose, and I'll tell you why. Buzz...
Excuse Clay here. He's a bit roundabout whenever he's trying to get a point out.
Well, no, I wanted to catch Buzz and see what his thoughts are. Now, Buzz, if I don't get it wrong, Buzz, it matters to you whether or not I am a leader or a non-leader, correct?
But we're what?
Whether or not I'm the leader or not, that matters to you in your decision making?
Probably.
Right. Well, Michael over here can tell you how much fucks I give about who's the leader or who's not.
Ain't no leaders in this community.
That's for one.
Big enough.
Nobody is a leader. For two reasons. One, leadership brews corruption. Two, everybody's got their flaws. So who the hell's perfect enough to lead the others? As if he's some kind of goddamn shepherd. Shit, if I wanted a shepherd, I'd believe in some moron who got nailed on a cross.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we ain't the types to be exactly lording over other man or woman for that
Second
matter.
off,
So,
I'm a person. He's a person. That's kind of where it ends. If you point a gun at him, because he's pointing a gun at me, don't do it because you might gain something out of it. Do it because you like me as a person or him as a person.
What
That's
if I
some
like you
bullshit.
both?
Well, then you're
Decide who you
a
like
pretty
better
bad
and aim a gun
predicament.
at the other.
well, you might try to de-escalate, I guess.
Sure, but I
But
gave him
I
a
think
ultimatum to
I
see
think
what he thinks.
the point is, whatever you need to do is whatever feels right to you.
So go with your gut.
Mm.
In all things. Anyone else awake, Clay? Or just you?
Probably. Well, we got a little talk to have, leader.
That would do.
Maybe Mr. Boss might join in on that talk.
Well, there's gonna be a bit of a meeting later on with a few more of members of this fine community. If you care to meet them, stick around.
By the way, let me formally introduce myself.
Ah,
I am Melamon Clay. Nice to meet you.
Valmani?
Melamon. The family next to me was Miss Sarah Slade. Well, actually, Seraphina Slade.
Uh-huh.
Talking of the beautiful lady, there she is.
So, are you interested in meeting the folks?
What time's it happening, you wager?
10, 15 minutes from now.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Alright, 1 second.
I'm gonna go grab something to eat. You need anything?
Mm,
Stool? Some bread? Just
Sure.
some bread?
I could use some stews, you know, just grab the cans and...
That sounds good.
So, what is it that you do, Mr. Buzz?
Mostly hunting. I'm, pretty deadly when it comes to stepping on critters.
Stepping on critters. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you do?
How long you been running with these folk?
Me? A while.
Yeah? You guys do a lot of killing or just thieving?
I don't know. For you to find out.
I wager so.
What do you think we do?
It seemed like it was hinting at, more thieving than anything, which I don't mind so much. It comes to killing, though.
Well, one thing you can know is that if you run with the likes of us, like you say, You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do.
That's quite a relief, I say.
Let's say if hypothetically we stole some sheep and you really don't like sheep, well, you don't have to be part of it.
Wouldn't have to shave him neither too.
No, you could be your own participation on another job or another thing that we do. Like Michael said, as long as you are true to us, that's good enough.
I say you folk are able to find each other out here. Make this kind of community.
We found some. Some have come in a package deal. But sure.
Package deal.
Yeah, I meant the circus. When you ask around, you find that it's easier to find people that dislike the government than to find people that like it.
They promised this place would be one of the last few areas where the government didn't have much hand in any of our dealings.
Well, you see, that is a very ideal way of putting it, but the truth is, if government is away and lets space and doesn't take power, soon enough in this system, someone else is going to take the power that was given. And we still need to fight against that too. So,
Agreed.
you know, apparently here it seems like it's those DiCenzo fellas. We don't know that for sure yet, but
Who?
some sort of a gang. I don't know.
Don't reckon I've had the pleasure of running into them.
Organized crime from what I gather.
I see.
We want to start making our way.
Yep.
Go, Chester.
Yeah, but the people you're gonna meet here, they're good people, good folk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's hard to find out here.
I hear you.
Now tell me, you can't have come east just because you started a fist fight with someone. Or come west, I guess. Depending on where you're from.
Chicago. And it wasn't because I started a fist fight, it's how I ended the fist fight.
Hit too hard to the temple?
About 20 extra times, too.
Ooh, fun one. Shame I wasn't there to see it. Sounds like a glorious fun fight.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe in hindsight, it wasn't the smartest move.
Boys,
What?
you see someone with the face of a pig. Be
Nah,
nice.
be
Don't wear the
nice.
mask.
Oh, yeah, do not... if you see Pliskin, the man wears a pig mask, do not comment on the mask.
Yeah, people warning me about him before, saying he's right damn crazy path or something.
Don't believe
say
everything
that
you hear,
either.
but he's a bit wild.
You guys friendly with him, or you just don't want anything to do with him neither?
Yeah, we're real friendly with him.
He's an old friend. Lost his way a bit. Don't exactly support everything he's been doing, but...
Friends.
Ah, Lemon. Lauren. Hello, Winston. Our new friend is Buzz.
So then,
So,
What?
Mind your
But-
manners and go. No.
okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Before we get down to business, let's introduce our friend.
Buzz.
Oh, that's me, huh?
I mean, let her friend introduce himself.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm right terrible at these things, but I'm here, Buzzard Buxton. I stopped me a good critter pretty well, just getting back into hunting, mainly based out of, Strawberry and Blackwater, and met Michael on the road here, and was telling me a little bit about this fine group of people. Maybe I could help. Now, I'm waiting for the secret handshake or some such.
Alright.
The only thing we require is that you do cut open both your palms and place them on a satanic Bible, let your eyes roll back in your head, and then say the oath that comes to you in tongues. But that comes later, around midnight, you understand?
What if I normally turn in around 9 o'clock, so I'll just need me a little bit of blackstrap coffee and I'll be fine, yeah.
Alright. Let's just get
You
cut straight
forget
to it.
that only works if it's full moon.
Oh shit. Alright, you're gonna have to wait about a month. Sorry, bud.
How about
Shit.
sacrificing a goat too at the same time?
No, that's a different sect of Satanism. We'll talk about it later. I don't want to derail the meeting.
Right. Well,
Well,
you've met me, you've met Sarah, you've met Clay. Well, the guys, do you care to introduce yourselves? Like civilized folk?
I'm Lemon Brick. Dr. Lemon Brick.
Loudon, Mr. Benedict Loudon, PhD. You might have seen my flyers around town. I listen to folks.
Winston, I hurt people. For money.
Not only with his charming nature and dashing good looks.
We will.
Michael, what are your findings?
About?
About a friend.
Well, he seems to be wanting to get away from the government, and I thought maybe this hill commune would be a perfect place to do just that.
Right.
Learn a better way of life.
Get away because he's wanted, or get away just because he doesn't like the government?
Doesn't matter, it could be both. In the case. I'm a prime
Well-
example of that.
I asked him a question when I first met him. I was playing craps, which, by the way, I made
lost all his money.
$120. All right, I'm gonna say it. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Hold
alright?
on.
You
hold
can
on
do
now.
better.
Wait just a moment. You were
What?
gambling, Clay?
I was game.
Okay, need I remind you,
Don't you jump the gun.
I'm trusting you to watch out for this man now. You know how he is with excess and vice. I don't want to have another goddamn intervention like we did the last time. Damn near killed the
Daddy
man.
Loudon's on you.
Loudon, you're gonna shut the fucking hell up. Because when I married this man, it never said anywhere I vow to babysit on him. Never. Ever. Okay? So, this man is gonna take care of himself and is not gonna get addicted to fucking gambling, alright?
Ha.
Because he knows if he is, I'm gonna kick his goddamn teeth in.
Right. Anyways, back to the case at hand. I asked our friend over here a very specific question. I asked our friend that if Michael were to point a gun at me, what he would do. Now, what was the first question you asked me?
I asked who in the group was in charge.
Right. Why'd you ask me that?
Well, seeing who we oughta pledge loyalty to or some such.
Right.
That was the assumption.
And once I told you that there is no leadership, I'll be honest with you. I get gut feelings about people. It's not because I ate something bad or I have the shits. Could be, but most of the time it's a different feeling then. Anyways, I get them gut feelings. Now, am I wrong into assuming that you're very much a man of self-preservation?
Gotta wager so, yeah.
Above all. Meaning, if anybody here were to say, Malamon's boss, you'd suckle up on me because that's your best chance of survival. And you'd shoot anybody here just to make sure that boss is happy because boss is your guarantee on survival.
I ain't much of the suckling kind. but
Right.
I get your meaning.
Then why'd you ask who the boss was? Why does it matter?
I figured if it was a group of people, maybe they'd be needing some kind of leadership. Just trying to see the, oh, what's that word? Dynamics or some such.
You know, we had one such man, such as you, that was kind of brought in out of nowhere. Because all of us have a lot of history. I mean, shit. That's my wife. The lady over there was in the circus with me. The guy on my right we kind of paid.
But not her babysitter. His babysitter.
We
Jeez.
all have history. A lot of history and enough history. Now, the one who I'm talking about also kind of walked in on everything. And in comparison to you, he didn't ask who leader was. He did something very funny. He spoke his mind. He said what he thought. And I'm starting to think that you don't really say what you think, you say what we like to hear. And that's my gut feeling.
I'd have been in this group all willy-nilly by now if I said everything you wanted to hear.
Bullshit. That's about the biggest bullshit I've ever heard. That's such a big steaming pile of bullshit I could put it behind a horse and you'd think a dinosaur ran by.
The hell's a dinosaur?
It's your mother.
Clay, cut the insults and get to the point.
Point is I don't trust him.
Alright. Mr. Buzz, was it?
Mm-hmm.
What's really on your mind? What attracts you to folks such as ourselves? We'd love to hear. Clay would love, especially as he doesn't trust you in this moment. Now's your time to shine, son.
Well, I like saving me up some money. I figured I could get money by working with you folks a bit faster, so... Then again, I got a bit of a conscience. I'll admit I talked to the nice lady over here outside the post about if you fellas do a lot of killing. Because killing don't always sit right with me. But if it's just thieving, that ain't too bad. I can work with that.
Well, I guess when you ask if we do a lot of thieving or a lot of killing, it just seems like you're asking a lot of questions up front.
Yeah, I want to know what I'm getting in for.
So, here's my question based on what you just said. Are you against other people taking care of things you don't like to do? Or just as so long as you don't have to do it, it's fine?
You mean turning a blind eye if somebody else is gonna go kill someone?
I don't mean turning a blind eye. I need you to be in agreement that other people might be doing things that you don't want to do. Because they're individuals and they have their right to be doing things that you don't like.
Yeah, absolutely. I ain't here to control nobody.
Alright. Good enough for me.
Follow-up question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people's lives are meant to end at certain times, as dictated by other folks. Now, I'm not an advocate for this myself, however. In line with what Miss Sarah here just asked you, well, you can't always abide folks that don't do right by others. That's really what I take most umbrage with. If somebody were to have to meet an untimely end because they had been malicious and cruel to other folks who did not deserve it, is this going to be a problem for you?
Not at all.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Question. And this is good, because that means he didn't hear what I said, which won't taint his view on shit. You've been running for with us for a couple of months. You've got a good amount of money on your pocket. It's pretty nice and shit. Camp, safety, stuff like that. Now, let's say we do something bad. Shit goes down, something bad happens, a couple of lawmen get shot, two of them die. Law fucking hates us. Law's chasing us down around the state. What you gonna do?
Wager we stick together and protect each other. Unless we all get split up somehow.
Alright. Now, Slade gets stuck behind. I'll tell you right now, I'm the kind of moron, right? I'm gonna go back. Undoubtedly. Even though he's one guy, I'm gonna go back. I don't know if anybody here will come back with me. I don't know. Maybe not. Would you? Well, shit, you got the money. The rest of the guys, shit, they can do whatever the hell they want. Maybe one goes, Maybe just me goes. Maybe 3 of us go. Maybe 1 person goes. What would you do?
Or you're saying he's in jail, like? So we'd not have to just bring him. We'd have to probably go through a whole office full of them police.
Let's say that he's getting escorted to the sheriff's office and there's 4 of them guys.
Meaning we'd have to put them down to get him out?
Damn.
Not necessarily. Well, not necessarily kill him, but hurt
Good
him.
with a
Give us-
lasso, Buzz.
I mean, shit, honestly, we just killed 2 of them, so in this situation, yeah, most likely we're gonna have to shoot them. Because
Especially
they're gonna
if
shoot
Tristan
at us and
comes
try
along.
to kill us, so.
Oh God. Ain't
What
that the
matters
truth?
is, what matters to this question is, regardless of the consequences, would you go back to help Slade?
Yeah. Reckon they do the same for me.
Even if you
Why
ever commit
though?
murder?
Well, it's a community. We all gotta look out for each other. While helping ourselves a bit.
So, let me ask you the question again, but from a different angle. You, Mr. Boss, would go back and risk your life for this man that you've never met before?
Well, he was saying all hypothetical. This would be a few months down the road. Wager I'd get to know him by then. Hell, maybe I'd even like him.
And what if you didn't?
Ah, fuck you then.
Let me add a layer of complexity to the question before we go throwing around fuck yous and all that. Sarah already threw me one, still stings. Let's
Sorry,
say you don't
Logan.
really agree with Slade
Captain.
as a person, but you agree with his morals and principles. About that. Maybe you don't like his delivery, but you like the way he, or you like what makes the cake, so to speak. The metaphor's fucked up. You understand what I'm trying to say, though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I would.
Fair.
This is all fair and well, but can somebody explain to me who the fuck this man is?
This is Buzz Buxton. Met him just today, and he seemed interested in making the community, because he getting away from the government and all that. So I thought I'd introduce him.
Hates the government, beat up some guys, now running from the government in another state. Came around here.
Buzz
Doesn't like the
Buxton. Alright then, carry on.
You got any questions for him, Slade?
Wouldn't mind taking your hat off, son, would you?
Sure, why
Oh
not?
no, here he goes about manners in front of his daughter again, Jesus.
No, I just want to get a closer look at the lad, that's all.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Here I go about manners in front of his daughter again, Jesus.
Hey, back off.
No, fuck it, never mind.
I'd
I was trying
recommend
to
not
crossbow,
being
man.
downwind from me.
God damn, Lord. No, it was so easy to get you on the back leg sometimes.
Okay, and who did you bump into first? Was it Lorden?
No, it was me.
Huh? Who said that?
Michael.
Michael,
Oh, fucking hell, alright. Still waking up.
good morning.
Right then. Yeah, go fuck off. Right.
Get a cup of coffee, stick a goddamn dynamite up your ass, wake up. Spark
Say-
something up.
Say coffee again, go on. Say coffee.
Coffee.
Say it again.
Coffee.
You sound like a fucking Italian. Right. Okay,
I'm
Buzz.
going for a tiny walk before I beat this man.
Don't stop at any fucking gambling tables on the way out.
Fucking God. Alright, that's it. I'm drinking again.
Move, you lose.
You're not cold in that crop jacket. There
Ow!
we go. Right.
What was that about
So-
drinking?
Nothing.
So if I'm to understand correctly, Mr. Buxton interacted with Michael. Now he's here. Now you're all asking him questions about, well, whatever.
No,
He's
the
interested
truth
in,
is-
well, he seems interested in joining us, and people want to get to know him.
Hmm.
His ideals.
Malaman had a
Right.
little gut feeling, so
Okay.
He explicitly explained was not diarrhea for the record.
Or food poisoning.
Okay then. And on the pretense of this community, what's your interest explicitly?
Making money.
Right, you do understand we're not a business. So if you're here just for cash, you'll have to I don't know. There's got to be a little bit more something than that.
Well, since my time here in the Crossing, I've been living outside Strawberry in a small little cabin and don't talk to too many folk, so it would be nice to, I don't know, get to know more people, have some kind of community. It's a bit too quiet, it's a bit too silent up there, you know?
Right. Okay. A couple of things that my compatriots here may have not highlighted, or they may have, is that other than being a community, we are an interesting bunch of people. Sometimes we disagree, but ultimately, we are here for each other. So, if you don't agree with something that one of us says, what you need to do is not take it too much to heart.
That's fair.
Other than that, I trust everybody here to have their own questions and whatever, and I'm sure everybody asked them. So it's not like I'm here to say yes or no, as long as people are happy.
My concern is he has concerns about how we obtain money sometimes.
No? How's that then?
Yeah, I was drawing a bit of a line in the sand when it came to murdering.
What was your name again?
Buzz.
Right, Buzz.
But wouldn't you say that some people deserve to die?
Yeah, it's a bit complicated now, isn't it?
I suppose, why don't you also describe your issues with the government? What is it exactly you don't like?
Well, they want to throw me behind bars right now. At least not around here, at least. I guess if word gets out that I'm around this area, around the Crossing, then folk might come looking for me.
Now, are you held in low regard by other governmental entities because you were acting based solely on your principles, morals, and guiding ethos, I suppose you could say? Or was it because you were doing some unsavory things to get some cash?
No, I'll let you know flat out. I murdered a man, and one for no cash.
Matter to the heart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So why did it left a bad taste in your mouth?
Did it leave a bad taste in my mouth after murdering him? Is that what you asked? Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time after, though.
So, I guess what I'm getting at here is, at least for me, I just want to understand, you're somebody who's living alone. You like to be independent in terms of not being governed, yet you're seeking some company with other people who share your worldview. You've realized the error of your ways in the past, so you're more or less non-violent, and you're willing to make a bit of money even if it's frowned upon in the eyes of the law, but so long as you feel it doesn't hurt other people, then it's okay with you. Is that about right?
I'd say so. I'm still torn between whether or not I like killing that man or not, or I regret it.
Hold on. It's not about if you liked it. It's about if you felt it was necessary for whatever he had done. Now, I'm not going to make you say it if it's uncomfortable, but all I'm getting at is we here, we're all a community. We have a lot of history. We've had some new folks come into our ranks. Well, not ranks, within our group, if you will, pardon me.
Mm-hmm.
We feel that they're all right. But essentially it comes down to you not wanting to oppress nor be oppressed. Now, Sarah, correct me if I'm wrong here, because you're better at this than I am, but I'm the one speaking, so I'm going for it. You don't want to oppress others nor be oppressed by others. You don't really care which side of the law folks might fall on, so long as they do right. And you will act in the common good for the group, so long as it benefits everybody. And if you have a dissenting opinion, you would speak up, and if others had a dissenting opinion, you let it be heard. Essentially, you want to make sure everybody maintains equal voice and rides within that. Does that sound more or less like what you're looking for? We're not here to murder folks, keep in mind. I don't care about killing nobody unless they're just downright bad.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there.
What I might add is that whenever a decision needs to be made that's impacting the whole of the group, not just yourself, that decision will be made in a forum, in a group, together.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Alright, so what does this mean? Are we giving Mr. Buzz a chance?
Clay, how's your diarrhea feel about this man now?
Give me a minute with Slade.
Alright, well, I for one have no problem with Mr. Buzz joining the fold. That's just me personally.
I consider myself a sled, so I'm just gonna walk up.
That's fine, you can always come. Salazar, get your old ass over here.
Bring him in. What harm could it do?
Mr. Buzz, I do want to make an offer to you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Consider it a pro bono offer. You ever want to talk about ending that other man's life, you can talk to me about it. It's my business, letting people get something off their chest. Doesn't matter how big or how small it is to you, I don't care. It's all confidential, unless of course it serves the good of our community and or does better for the world, in which case I will divulge it to everybody and anybody who needs to know. But for the most part, I don't really go about blathering other people's business. But if there's something that's still plaguing you after all these years, let me know. Be happy to be an ear for you. I'm objective, non-judgmental, mostly confidential.
I appreciate that, Doc.
Please, doctor to everyone else, between you and I have no official licensure. I just learned how to listen to people and interpret what they were saying by telling fortunes back at the circus with Clay behind me.
I gotcha.
I wasn't very good at it, though. People came back to me for a lot of things. Turns out I'm better at just listening and giving advice for life as opposed to telling them what's actually going to happen. But, you know, each their own. Where do you come from, by the way?
Outside Chicago.
It's cold up there, isn't it?
A little bit of some wind, too. A little bit of windy.
Yeah. I guess you just blew right across the prairie, eh?
Mm-hmm. Spent some time in South Dakota and then made my way out here.
Oh, real prairie dweller. I understand now. So, tell me, what brings you to Crossing aside from trouble with the law? You hear about it in some way?
Yeah, I heard there were great big opportunity to make a new life and make a fine living out here, so.
That's true. There's no shortage of opportunity. It just depends on what you want to be opportunistic about.
Mm-hmm.
Question for you. Merely because I'm curious. This is not an interview of mine, just more, man-to-man conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, man-to-woman, talking to layman as well, either way. Between friends, if you will. What are you planning on doing with money once you have it? What would you do if you had enough to get by? I mean, you said you like saving it. What are you saving for?
Lemon, loading.
Oh, hold on to that.
Winston as well, you ratty bastard if you're around here.
Oh.
Winston!
Winston!
Call him for him.
They call him for us. Excuse us a moment.
Mm-hmm. All right, time's up.
Right.
Congratulations.
Does everybody agree that time's up?
Apparently the time's up.
Apparently.
We don't really have much else to discuss.
No.
Congratulations. You robbing a train tonight.
Wait,
Oh,
dude,
hell.
no, it's tomorrow.
Not tonight, it's tomorrow.
It's not tonight.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Winston, we gotta
You know,
talk
that
about that. by the
tonight
way.
would have been fun.
Oh.